Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death. I am Blank. This is Jess. This
Hello.
is Games. This is Hades. It's really awkward now that I think about that gesture. But anyway, moving on. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure that I didn't talk on mute all again. Well, my first announcement... Actually, we don't really have any announcements this week, really.
We need to work on that.
So I guess what we will plug is we have a 50 follower goal. As some of you may know, we are almost there. We are at 42 subscribers. We need 50. Or not subscribers, sorry, followers. So share us with your friends, tell people about us, come watch our thing, subscribe on YouTube, follow us here, join our Discord.
Your grandma would love us, so introduce
Your
us.
grandma probably would not enjoy this programming at all, but make her a Twitch and have her follow us anyway.
Just kidding.
Just
We're not
kidding.
grandma-approved content. Don't do that.
No grandmas here. No, just kidding. Totally
Yeah, no.
accept grandmas.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I see, like, a grandma would just in the chat constantly being like, "Oh, honey, don't, just
Oh,
don't.
dear.
Why? Why are you doing that?" I would be all for that for grandma commentary.
Grandma
Yeah.
commentary would be
We need to get like that classic Americana grandma too, like the apple pie grandma.
Yes.
Norm
Oh,
Macdonald.
goodness. My
Norm
pearls.
McDonald. No, Norman Rockwell. Norm McDonald.
No, Norm Macdonald, yeah.
Norm McDonald's grandma would be fucking awesome. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe she sucks.
R.I.P.
Who knows? Yep. Whatever.
Anyway.
Follow
us.
right. Yeah. Back on
Get your
track.
family to follow us.
Sorry. Solo but not alone 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm sure that you've heard us talk about it a lot already because this is episode 10. But Solo But Not Alone 2 is a project that they're doing right now. 100% of the proceeds are going to go towards suicide prevention, which is a worthy cause. If you donate even just $10, you get 101 solo RPGs and exercises to do. They are currently at 80. What is it, Blake?
85.
85% of their goal with only 3 days left to go. So let's push. Anybody who hasn't
We
donated,
can get there. We can get them there.
let's help them because it's going towards a good cause. And it's not like their goal is crazy. They just want to be able to donate what they did last year again this year. So. Help them out if you can. The link is going to be in the description to the YouTube video, to the podcast, and I will post it here in the Discord or into the stream chat here in 30 seconds. All right.
I think I have an automatic one for it, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah. I think it's like
donate.
Exclamation point donate.
Yeah.
I think so.
This is why we don't have nice things.
We just don't have nice things here. Anyway, I will then, or we will pass the torch over to Jess.
It's me. What
Yeah,
am I doing?
New followers.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. Sorry. So we have a new follower. We want to thank Wild Wanders for following us since our last streams. Thank you so much. Awesome. Everybody who continues to follow us, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out and joining us today. And just a reminder, please post something in the chat, even if it's just an emoji or something, because when we hit 50 followers, we will be giving away 3 physical copies of the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart.
Forgot to say
and we'll be choosing that from the people who chat. So even if you just throw a little emoji, say hi, a wave, everything counts.
Anything,
so
yeah.
go ahead and do
Anything
that.
counts. Just the day that we hit 50, or the stream in which we have 50, or hit it.
So get all your friends to sign up, follow, chat, and your chances of getting that will go through.
It's true.
Pro-tip.
And there's 3 of them, so
right.
chances are quite good.
Can I interrupt with something that's off topic?
Please.
I'm just
Sure.
very excited, and I'm sure because everybody follows us on all the socials, Instagram, and everything. But we hit 500 downloads on the podcast recently.
Oh yeah, that's so
Very
exciting.
exciting.
Woo!
So thank all of you podcast listeners. We
yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it. Big
podcast
help.
people.
Yeah.
I was thumbs upping for you people who are listening.
Wise.
I'm talking to the audio medium. All right,
With
sorry.
gestures they can't see.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
It's okay. I think I'm done. That was it. I did my plug. I did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're off the hook. Go ahead. Recap, man.
All right. Well, last time our heroes started out with downtime time to tie up some of our loose ends and heal up. Moxie was in the surgeon's recovery room with damage to the lungs and got the cyber hand attached. She was visited by a mysterious man named The Eyes, who offered her a new set of lung, basically an offer she couldn't refuse. And then she healed up and went to a night market and bought a grappling gun.
Obviously.
Cass
Grappling gun.
spent time with Cammy and healed up from his wounds. Wraith went to meet Z and tried to resolve the loss and situation with her. He did drugs and ended up crashing in the car and found a new singer for his band.
Yep.
And that's about what happened.
That is that. Cool.
I only did a little drugs.
You did a bump. Wait, it wasn't a bump. A hit of not
Blue
that I know the
glass.
difference. What blue
I can
glass?
describe it if you'd like.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nope. Not gonna
PG-13.
discuss that. We are. Nah.
No,
this is
we're
R.
not.
Soft R?
Soft R. But we are not PG-13, that's for sure. Sorry, guys. I guess. All right,
Just
moving
at
on.
work.
With those announcements out of the way, we will begin our session. So, who would like to start us off today? Let's see. They're having a secret, mysterious conversation. I'll go with you, Jess. So last I knew, you had gone to, I think the last thing you did was you went to the night market and bought the gear.
Yes.
So let's say we're ending.
That was it. No, Cammy talked to me about Ginny.
Oh yeah,
I think it was a phone call though.
it was a phone call.
So I think I was hanging out at Frank's.
Okay, we'll say you're at Frank's, sitting there at the bar, probably 3 p.m. We'll say. Bar seems mostly empty. Just some people in from off the street. Random people. No regulars or anything. Just a small group playing darts in the back.
Okay.
And you're there, and Hal would be there this time of day.
Hal's still working?
It looks like he's still working.
I'm trying to gauge whether or not Moxie is curious enough to ask him what happened between him and Wraith and why he was so pissed.
So you just
Or if she would
sitting there
just chalk
staring
it up
at him,
to
trying like you have something on the tip of your tongue, but
maybe she just kind of pauses for a second, because I mean she's also seen Wraith piss off a lot of people, herself included. So I don't think it's
That's surprising.
Milchek, Maelstrom. Shall you start go down the list? So yeah, I think she just kind of shrug it off. But if he approaches, she'll ask him.
Okay.
But otherwise, she's gonna pull out her agent.
Okay.
She's going to send a text to a group text to Gojira.
Okay.
And just say, meet me at Frank's when you can. Or meet me at Frank's ASAP. Not urgent. Not dying.
Oh, Brad.
Coming from Moxie, I think she needs to add that little detail of
you get from Cammy the little sweat smile emoji sent back when you sent this at not dying.
No rush. And then while she waits, she got her stuff from Rex, right? That all came in.
Yeah, that all.
That she's on the list. Okay, so she has her laptop with her. She's not using it. Can she, while she waits, got so many things to do. Can she research? Oh, first, can she see if the lockpit set she bought fits in her hollow finger?
Oh,
Or is that too big?
It's too long, but you could fit maybe 3 of the devices in there if you shaved them down, which is something you could do if you have a Dremel or something. But
You'll have to pull that right out of my.
Well, I'd let you do it.
No,
with
I do have a tech tool. I do have a tech tool.
Use your Dremel finger.
Use my Dremel finger, yeah.
You're like Gadget now, right?
Yeah, Moxie Gadget.
You know, Penny was really the hero of Inspector Gadget.
She was.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or the dog. I can't remember the dog's name.
Brain.
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 I was gonna say Einstein, but that's
Look at that. Brain was the Okay, so if I shorten it, okay, maybe for now though, she's gonna pull out, or she's gonna continue on with her agent. She would like to research the Campbell family.
Okay.
Who owns Shady Acres?
Right.
And get a name of the whole family member, all the family members if she can find it, and photos. So she knows they own Shady Acres. So if they owned another apartment building and there's like an opening ceremony, or that says pictured here and the list of names.
Okay.
Or not pictured here would be here.
The Campbell
anything.
family.
The whole genealogy.
Yeah,
currently living relatives I'm good with. I mean, if she can find out
currently
would be own Shady Acres.
Why don't you do me a favor and do a library search?
I can do that. I get bonuses for that because I'm on my agent.
This will tell you kind of what's in the public view. If you want something more dirty or
20.
Ooh, 20. You'll need to roll your credibility skill, and that kind of puts you in contact with a League of Sources and that kind of thing, and takes some time. But you can do that as well. Anyway, so what you learn is the Campbells are for a 20. You find articles about the Campbells, the Campbell family, who owns, or they kind of run a local division of Continental Brands here in Night City. And we lost somebody. Oh no.
Oh, we lost 2 people.
We lost 2 people. Okay, hold on. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please. Everybody remain seated. So, now would be a good time to talk about our sponsors. Alright, I'm done. I know, I'm hilarious. I should have been a comedian.
Well, you get to perform live for us every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern here on Twitch.
Too true. All right, I'm gonna just use a placeholder for now, and we will continue our game.
Look at that.
Okay, so Campbell family. We'll jump right back. I'll give some people a second to get ready. All right, let's get back to it then. Sorry, we experienced some technical difficulties. Still waiting on games to get back, but we're just going to continue without him for now. He should be back soon. You learned that the Campbells are looking to actually branch out into a local branch of, or take over a local branch of Continental Brands out of Westbrook. Or they own it. But it seems like there's contention between two sides of the family on who gets ownership of it. Currently, they're working on a big PR campaign. Selling their products in vending machines all over Night City. And just improving the brand name of Continental Brands in California.
Okay. Does it say who the family members are that are trying to fight for control or possession or whatever word I'm looking for?
No.
And is there any pictures of any recent publicity stuff or opening of a new place that might have a photo of any of the Campbell family? Ideally, multiple of them. All of them would be great.
Doesn't seem like they have put. Well, you do find. Yeah, you do find something here. Give me a second and look. That. Just want to make sure I'm saying it all right. Sorry, just one more second.
Sure.
Trying to remember where I put this note. Oh, we are waiting for these. All right. I don't know if you have your audio. I can't hear you, though.
Now you can.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome back.
Hello. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Yeah. Alex Campbell.
Okay.
And Thomas Campbell. That's the father who kind of seems to be in control of the Campbell family estate at the moment.
Thomas?
Thomas and Alex.
Who's Alex?
Alex is the wife of Thomas's brother, who is deceased.
Okay.
You have pictures of them. They look like they are at some sort of corporate event in a photo with a bunch of people in it at the event, smiling together and, waving at people. Kind of looks like a red carpet event almost.
I know this is like shot in the dark, but I'm gonna kick myself if I don't take it. Is Mr. Blue Eyes? Is he in the photo? In the background or anything? Yeah. Again, I know, shot in the dark, but hey.
Roll perception.
He's a corp guy.
He's just menacing.
He's just at every corporate event ever.
You never know. I don't know. Okay, you know, but I don't know. I can math. 19.
All right. You take some time bringing your agent up to your face, zooming in on people, scrolling through. You don't find him.
Okay. I would like to save that image though to my agent. So nice. It'll be so nice when I can transfer things to my laptop. Okay.
Yeah, the event is from some like a ball, a charity ball, about companies who have donated to the reconstruction of downtown.
Okay. He wasn't in there, hey?
You don't see him in the picture.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have to wait until I have my laptop. Is there... I know I have to wait until I can use my laptop before I do that. Yeah. Okay. Did that take enough time for people to start showing up?
Sure. Yeah. We'll say Hades and Cammy get there next. It's a long walk from your apartment. You guys live more southwesternly. Yeah. Of the Nook. But you make it there. Enter. Bar's kind of dead. See that group. They're not playing darts anymore. They're kind of just sitting there. A pair of people drinking and talking quietly in the corner. Hal is there wiping down the bar counter. What do the two of you do?
Roll Hal. I'll scan around for Mox.
Yeah, she's sitting at the counter. Would you like to describe what you're wearing? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
She'd be in a booth. whatever has become their booth, if there's one closest to the office, it's just always a booth now. Always.
Excuse me, there's a booth where she's sitting. And why don't you describe what you're wearing and stuff? Probably have a new outfit now. Describe your state. Yeah, describe yourself.
What is she wearing?
She steal that rhinestone jacket, I think.
Oh, yeah, she's not wearing that.
Or that cowboy jacket, not rhinestone jacket.
She did that, yeah, that denim rhinestone glitter fringe jean jacket. Yeah, she's not wearing that.
It's a shame.
Yeah, really, really disappointing. She's wearing I'm gonna say she's wearing a kind of a lilac colored halter top, sleeveless, and she's got on, I don't know if you can see it from around the booth, but she's wearing kind of like a how do I describe this? Black, like knee-length shorts, but she's got like a half plaid skirt wrapped around it with a belt that's like bright yellow. So it kind of looks a little punky, and then she's got knee-high, or calf-high, I guess, leather boots with her trademark rainbow laces. And her hair would be yellow highlighted streaks to match the skirt.
Nice.
How about Cass?
I'm still wearing another tracksuit.
What color?
Red and white.
Red with white lines?
Yeah.
Classy.
Classic.
Classic. Yes.
Okay. Cammy's wearing a red sweater top today. It's kind of it's low cut, so it exposes the shoulders and kind of hangs low on one side. It goes down to about middle between her thigh and hip, and she's wearing shorts underneath that. So, and then a pair of fishnet stockings and combat boots, unlaced on one side.
Very important question. Does the red of her sweater match the red of his tracksuit?
No, hers is more of a maroon color, and his is, yeah. Fortunately.
Not
Very.
at matching clothing just yet.
Yeah,
Not at that stage, I don't think.
no. No, hers is a more dark maroon color. But she's still got her goggles on her head and a shoulder bag with her cyber deck at the side. Cyber deck is, bright pink or the neon pink to match the headset. Well, it's more of a pastel pink actually.
That makes sense. The tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. Still has her blue hair cut in short bob. Anyway, she comes up along with Cass and tries to slide into the booth and give you a side hug.
Moxie gives her a side hug.
Cool.
So what's her name?
Looking good, Moxie. I see we got some new threads.
Yes, I'm very excited. It's been a long time since I could wear something in my preferred fashion.
And no oxygen.
No,
tube.
no oxygen tube.
That's great.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
I'd rather wait for Wraith so we can do this all once instead of having to go over the story multiple times. But
fair.
Cami, while you're here, out of curiosity, Could you, and she pulls her laptop out of her messenger bag and kind of like slides it across the booth table.
Oh my god.
Could you just, I don't know, add some security to this? Is that possible? Can you do that? Just
She reaches over and takes it. You can tell, like, she lets out a sigh, like, that you're not the first person to ask, and she knows that you're not going to be the last person either.
She just installs like Norton on it.
She takes the laptop and opens it up and starts messing with it.
thank you, darling. It means a lot. Just in case it gets into the wrong hands.
Give me 1 second. I need to check her character sheet.
And she explodes your laptop.
I'm just glad you're feeling better, Moxie. New hand.
New hand, new lungs. Oh, a pretty expensive girl right now.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there, right?
Have you lost a lung? Pair of lungs and a hand?
I've been hurt pretty bad lately. So I've had a few things replaced.
It's a joke, actually. It's okay.
Mark down at 22 on your character sheet somewhere. Put encryption 22.
I will put that next to the laptop note.
Okay.
Put that. Oh, I actually... Thank you.
She's still working on it, by the way.
Right, yep. I also actually do have things for you, which I am going to give you before Wraith gets here.
Presents?
Ooh.
Sort of, not really. They're more practical, so don't get too excited. But, and she's gonna give a med bag to Cammy.
Oh, thanks. I think
I'm sure you used up a lot of your stuff when you
I did,
got me on
yeah.
my feet, so thank you.
Sure.
And
Thanks.
Cass, this is more... I think you're the best person to have this and use this, not... It's a group thing, but I just feel you should hold it. And she's going to give Cass the grappling gun.
All right.
I thought we were friends.
I will treasure this forever.
Cammy eyeballs that. She's like, and you're sure I get the med bag?
I mean, if you would like to use the grappling gun, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
As I said, group
Fair.
gift. I just think you should hold it.
No, that's fair. Wraith, why don't you make your entry?
As she hands over the grappling gun to someone else.
I'm going to try to stealth to the booth.
Okay. Roll your stealth. And everybody roll their perceptions.
There's really just one person's perception I care about.
Sure. What'd you get?
14.
Huh?
14.
14.
15.
10.
All right. You see Hal standing there, and you're like, oh, fuck. So you start kind of stealthily going through, making your way, trying to remain...
I'm wearing an all black hoodie, like super thick, like heavy winter style hoodie with the hood up.
Okay.
And I've got like basketball shorts on and flip flops.
All right.
Just to describe that.
Make your way over.
I sit down without saying anything.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Your voice probably wouldn't come out like that.
You're right. I probably wouldn't have said hey anyway. But I just nod my head approvingly at the greeting.
Okay.
My hair currently is like white, almost clear. It's like milky at the moment, and my skin, which is usually very pretty because it's synthetic, is not in the best shape.
You all right?
I've had better days.
When did you get here?
Just walk. I space out. When did I get here? I just got here.
And she's just gonna kind of look to Cass and Cammy for confirmation of that.
Cammy just shrugs. She says, I didn't see him come in until just now.
Okay.
No, pull my hood down, and like you can see the sweat on my face, but like I'm shivering. I've got my arms in my sleeves and I'm shivering, but you can like see the sweat.
Dark bags under his eyes too, probably. If anybody wants to roll a human perception.
Yeah, that's what.
Would I know? I was trying to think. I was like, would I know what caused this?
Nothing.
Try to roll human perception.
Oh, buddy, that's a 10.
Or I would let you also do a first aid or...
This is the opposite of first aid.
16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah, he looks definitely like maybe he's got a cold or some... He looks sick.
I rolled a 27.
27 definitely tells you this guy is going through a major chemical withdrawal right now.
Okay.
You probably also noticed like yellowing of my eyes. Like my kidneys are having problems.
Dude, you need some like
Wait.
chicken soup.
No, Wraith, you need something much more than that. What happened to you?
Nothing. It's been a week. A couple of weeks. It's been...
Start to see the neon lights start to bleed down against the wall, creating this strange mural behind Cammy and Moxie on the other side of the booth from you.
It's been a minute.
I bet.
Both of their mouths kind of like open wide into these kind of clown like smiles.
Together. Keep it together. It's perfectly normal.
I'm gonna turn on the white noise machine.
Okay. Go ahead and spend 10
What
eddies.
is that? 10 eddies?
Yep.
What did you take, Wraith?
I didn't take anything. I made peace with an old friend, and
You're going through withdrawal, Wraith. What did you take?
I'm helping Z get clean.
By taking drugs yourself.
Initially, but so that there was a point of reference to start from.
Right. So you took the drugs for a really great reason. Now,
You just see
what
her
did
laughing
you take?
at you.
I was waiting for just a moment. Not much. We some shards of glass is all. Like a handful.
You're not doing well.
No,
No.
could really go for some green tea.
the player in me is like, Moxie's British, so T solves everything. I feel like leaning really heavily into that stereotype, and I can't. But the sassy side of her is like, T is not going to fix anything.
I need some Yorkshire tea.
I think you need more than tea.
Nah, I'm straight. Anyway, you said you had something going on, and you needed me here.
Yeah, I can breathe.
Oh, whoa!
Hey!
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Uh-huh. Bigger picture, right?
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
I mean, I guess the question I have is, where'd you get 10,000 eddies?
I didn't. It was loaned to me by a fan, and I will need to pay it back in installments.
I know how that goes.
I'm gonna.
She's
Is
just
it
not going
okay
to question
if
you
I
right now because
roll
that seems too
human
mean.
Perception here.
What?
I'm looking at her facial expressions. Can I roll human perception?
Oh, sure.
Do I have to roll anything to, or is it just a set?
Resist torture drug.
24.
Probably roll your persuasion in return. You got a 24.
24 is pretty good.
24 is really good. I mean, that's a 9, but I don't think it's going to do it. My persuade's not that great.
Yeah,
I persuade.
19!
So, what does he read off of you?
She's not lying, shockingly enough. There's a hesitance, and the slowness of her words definitely would let you know that there's more to the story than she's letting on. Fan is probably a really stretched word. But she doesn't seem like she's hiding it out of distrust, whatever information she's guarding.
I'll just raise my eyebrows and ask, are they real or are they cyber?
I'm not sure you're allowed to ask that.
What are we, the fucking government?
Just seems really personal.
Sure.
Is Cass gonna stare her down until she answers?
Yep.
Shit. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I think cybernetic.
Just curious.
I'm glad you're better.
No, that's a really great question. I think cybernetic. The price was for the same, so that would be my guess.
Sure. I'm, like I said, glad you're back up.
Yes. Yes, being able to, you know, breathe without pain is great.
Wraith, some of the drips from the sweat that you are exerting from this sudden surge of like just a chill overwhelms you, but the sweat that drips off your head seems to be just coming out in these big like waterfall-like droplets.
I'm gonna like paw at my face. Like I'm gonna take my sleeve and cover my hand with it.
Uh-huh.
Like paw at my face to like try to fix this.
All right. You wipe off your face. Seems to be clear of it. Though, for a second, on your sleeve, you think you see your face.
I panic for just a moment, and then I remembered this is perfectly normal.
That is gonna be great. Okay. Well.
You guys all see him for that moment when he's looking at his sleeve go.
As a point of reference to anybody who's seen it, there's a like how to garden on salvia, how to drive on salvia video that this guy did years and years ago, old internet. But he's on salvia, sitting in his car, not operating it because that would be irresponsible. But he sees this cat on the hood of his car, and like just notices it, and he like turns to the camera. He's like that's the face I get for just a moment. Like the
Yes.
biggest surprise ever.
Freaking out. Okay.
Cammy says, "Hey, she's just kind of been watching you this whole time, Wraith, and she says, "Hey, so you're flashing right now, right? You said you took some glass."
I shake my head very slowly, but for me, it doesn't feel that way. But
And, like, you're addicted to it.
I only did it. Well, this time I only did it. I'm cleaning, so I haven't done it since that once.
Yeah. So, if you take it again, now, you're gonna feel all that go away.
But I'm not gonna.
She says, "I don't know if we can work with you in this state, though. So you either get clean or figure out your shit. Because right now, I don't even know if you are actually looking at me."
I'm not. I'm like
You're not.
I'm looking like past her.
Yeah. You're looking past her to that elephant ears that kind of extend out of the sides of her head.
Blooming from her.
Yeah. Big blue ones just to match her hair.
I'm looking. I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
She
I
looks to
was-
the other two.
It's weird that you're doing that, though.
I was kind of hoping to talk about another job.
Yeah, I'm ready for a job.
You're not
do you
ready
mean?
for a job.
He needs to be clean.
Kami, do you think we could take him to Ginny's? See how he does.
Sure, I guess, if you... I don't know. I will go with whatever you guys want to do.
To whose?
To Ginny's.
Jenny who?
That name
Rico's
echoes in
Ginny.
your mind, Wraith.
Mhm. And I'm
And-
feeling a lot more sober for the moment.
Yeah, something like triggers a memory. You remember Jenny from somewhere.
Mhm. Did you just say Rico's Jenny?
She did, yeah.
Actually, I have other stuff I've got to do. I'll meet up with you guys later. But if you need
No,
me,
but you said you could work, and
Movement.
this would
Yeah.
be a really great way to see if you can work.
I kind of murdered her husband, fiance.
She's kind of supposedly dead.
Still prefer not to run into her, dead or living. And that makes perfect sense to me.
I was gonna say, Moxie's aware that makes perfect sense to you. She can't argue that right now. Moxie's
if he-
gonna look to Cass.
Even if he was sober, I don't think. I think it'd be better to have him sit it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some rehab while you're talking to her.
What
Do
I know,
some rehab.
Can you afford rehab, Wraith?
No, just a little bit of rehab, not all of it.
Not really how it works.
do we know how to help him with this?
Yeah, give him some fucking flash.
I don't do drugs. I got clean and sober 8 years ago.
I mean, how do we get him to kick it since he wants to? Does he have to go to rehab?
Yeah, he's gonna need to get detoxed, and that's gonna take some, like, fucking
Money and time.
money, time, and a doctor.
A specialist.
Mm-hmm.
What about a transfusion?
Yeah, I was wondering if there was a faster way.
I don't know enough about medicine. Look, I just know my mom was a flash junkie, and the only way she could get her fucking head straight was by taking the shit.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry
For what?
that you had to go through that. That's not fair.
Come on. Everybody's parents are fucked up.
Yeah, but I hope, but I like put my hand out like towards her.
She does not let you touch
Oh,
her.
I know. I'm
She,
not trying to
no.
just towards her.
Okay. She
I'm
just eyes
sorry.
you. Don't
So
be.
sorry.
Just get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry to me.
Sorry.
Wraith, why don't you go across the street and ask Hans if there's anything in the interim, maybe.
Gonna stealth out.
Okay. Right, go ahead and roll it.
Wait, say that. Hey, this one went slightly better than the last one. 15.
That is slightly better.
15. Alright, let me see.
Marginal.
Alright. You seem to manage to get out of the bar unnoticed by the guy. Pull up your hood and make your way out.
I assume the camera is staying with the group.
Sure. Yeah, what do the three of you guys do?
Alright, well, I wanted to go and look at Ginny's apartment to see why she was targeted to bomb Shady Acres. You guys don't have to come with me if you don't want to. Wraith is obviously out of that, but we're going to need him straight if we're going to do a job.
Yeah.
Well, you said he has to do the drug again? Or...
Well, that'll be the immediate fix. Obviously, it's not long term.
Right.
How long would he be clear for?
It's like 4 hours or something. It'd be a while.
So just before a job. if he would take it.
Yeah, if we could get him to take it.
A blank player question.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be smoked?
I feel like I'm gonna get drugged.
You probably are.
Does it have to be smoked? No, you
Does it
could
have to be
probably snort it. Or inhale it.
Is there... Would swallowing work?
Probably not.
That would be.
I think
so.
your
Real
stomach acid would.
But you could. What's it
Oh,
called?
like
What is nebulite? The inhalers.
I'm thinking like nasal
called?
X, and I'm like, it's like a yeah.
Yeah, you could do the inhaler.
Not that I'm giving you advice on how to drug me.
How to drug you? Mhm.
Yeah.
Your character. How to drug your character. I don't know how we'd get him to take it. That's my...
Yeah, he's pretty stubborn.
It's not something that's easily, subtly given either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we don't have a lot of time to think about it. If we are going to get him into rehab, does anyone know how much that shit costs?
Yeah. About 500 eddies for your typical doc.
And that would be enough.
That would get them the therapy and the anti-addiction drugs flushed through his system. It also takes about a week.
Could we just get the drugs?
Not really
Without
gonna work together.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
separate. Because it's not only a physical thing, you know?
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my agent. And no, it's still early afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Or mid afternoon? Yeah, no, never mind. Alright, well, whatever we decide. I mean, the only other way we're gonna get this money and get this money fast is if we sell stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing we have that's of real high value. Although, as a former nomad GM, would I know if the car Wraith got us wood scrap for parts enough to cover this cost?
What cost are we talking about? Oh, the 500 eddies?
500, yeah.
Yeah. You could definitely sell a car for scrap for at least 500.
Okay.
I mean, depending on the engine state, but you don't know the car's wrecked, I don't think, at this point.
I don't. No, Moxie doesn't. Well, we do have that other vehicle. Those
Yeah.
parts can be worth a fair amount. Should cover it.
I still have about 600 eddies in cash, but, you know, rent's coming up. We really
Right.
need some money.
How much do we have in the group fund, actually?
We have...
About the group fund.
Huh?
I forgot about the group fund.
Yeah. I think we have like 600 something in there. 617.
So we could use that.
Yeah.
I'd say it needs to happen.
Yes, OOC Wraith?
Yeah, I feel like you're trying. What are you doing?
I was gonna ask, may I return now?
Do you not go to ponds?
No.
Then yes, you may.
I come back in, and I'm now wearing a sequins blouse. It's a woman's blouse.
Oh,
Where did you get this?
the
I
Asian
won't
lady where
tell.
he got the plastic plant.
All right.
Like, walk in, do the Randall, like, walk in like I own the place, you know?
All right. Not stealthily, I assume this time. So Hal notices you, and his face immediately sours.
Hey!
He does not respond.
I sit down with the group.
Okay.
This is perfectly normal. Sup?
Hey,
Where did you get that?
Hmm?
Your shirt.
I had it on under the hoodie.
Okay. What did
Fair enough.
Pons say?
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
no.
She grabs his arm. She was debating. She's like, do I? But when
get up
Cass
and, like,
says
get
no, she'll
halfway
grab.
out.
She'll grab his arm, pull him back down.
I forgot that's where I was going.
Okay, you don't go anywhere without supervision.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I just realized I was too hot and took off my hoodie. And when I took off the hood, I was a little
Oh.
lightheaded and forgot where I was going, so I figured I would just come back here.
Where's the hoodie?
In the alley somewhere, I'm sure.
You think? Did you make it to the alley? Why would you go to the alley when pawn shop's across the street? And you don't go anywhere without supervision. And she pats his arm.
I feel like it's the fastest way, maybe.
All right, Wraith. Where's? No, this is really difficult for you. Where's the car?
Flashback to me.
You
with
see
David
the
again.
car smash right into Moxie's face.
No.
You're sitting behind the wheel. Pile of a big plume of smoke coming from the roof of the car,
I didn't mean
enveloped,
to.
covering Roxy's face as her body just hangs there over the top.
I start just crying. But the tears feel too big as I'm crying.
Yeah, they do.
Claire me is laughing too hard, character, and I also feel really bad for him.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah, you guys can all tell, like, as he's just zoned out with this, that expression on his face. He's profusely sweating, like to the point where you can just see the trails dripping down his face.
Okay, I need
One
him
drips over his eyebrow to his cheek.
clear for this. and she's going to pull out the piece of
Glass.
blue glass that she has in her thumb.
In the palm.
Yeah, or in the in the compartment. And I'm assuming it's not in powder form.
No, you'll have to crush it up.
When the sweat rolls down my olive skin, it like drips, but I don't blink. I haven't blinked at all during this time.
Uh-huh.
And the water droplet like absorbs around the eye and then reforms at the bottom eyelid.
She's just gonna start crushing it.
Okay.
You know what? She's gonna take her knife out of her boot and she's gonna use the handle to crush it.
Okay.
In the baggie. Put the knife back. How do I do this?
We need a pipe.
I'm gonna put the it's in a powder. I'm gonna put it under his nose and say, breathe in, and hope he just inhales really hard.
Punch me in the solar plex. It'll cause me to breathe in quickly.
Would Moxie know that?
What's her first aid?
Oh, not good. It's a 6.
It's not. Wait, that's the total or is that the level?
Oh, that's the total. Her first aid's a 2, level 2.
Probably not. You could maybe put your hand over his mouth or something.
Yeah, if he doesn't inhale, she's gonna put her hand over his mouth and try to get him to breathe in.
Okay.
I hold my breath for a very long time. Like, not consciously, I'm not choosing to do it, but you have your hand over my mouth for a disturbing amount of time before I finally breathe it in.
But you do breathe it in?
But I passed my willpower check for not breathing.
Which actually serves to help you out because he's forced to take a much deeper inhale.
Yeah.
When he finally does, but it does seem like really weird how long you're holding your hand over his mouth as he envisions your zombie form crawl over the over the roof of the car,
I looked real
clawing towards him. Yeah, grabbing you by the throat.
How long does it take to absorb them by sinuses?
Maybe, I don't know, roughly 5 minutes or so.
Well, used baggie goes back in the smuggler's compartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around and see if anybody will watch.
It looks like you still have
Actually,
some doses
no.
left, by the way.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it wasn't just one dose, so.
I thought it was only 1 dose. That's handy.
It's just a little baggie. There's probably about 5 doses in total there. Now 4.
And because I was sweating, it like stuck to the skin.
Yeah. He has.
Like I was trying to put a powdered sugar donut in my nose.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was a hard decision to make, and then I had to remember that Moxie's empathy is real low. So it's like, yeah, you know what? Nope, she'd do this.
There.
Let me know when it starts to hit.
Right, so when he gets clear, we'll ask him about the car. And tell him that we're going to use the money to get him into rehab for the week. During that week, we'll go to Jenny's and line up a new gig with Rex.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. And we all just, I think, turn and just sit there waiting for Ray, just looking at him.
I'm gonna go get everybody some green tea.
Okay.
Sure.
I assume when the clarity occurs, it's kind of like It's hard to describe, but like you feel emotionally that bass drop, that boom, and like the world just Alice in Wonderlands, everything gets a little bit clearer and bigger and like more in focus, and then like I feel normal again.
Yeah.
But like there's that like stepping through the veil of
reality, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
And you're back.
The
And
fuck?
your friends are sitting in front of you. You still feel really grungy and gross.
I know. That's fine. And my skin feels like I've been sweating the chemicals out of my pores.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't want to do drugs.
Yes, I know, but you're kind of useless without it. So while I have you here, coherent and thinking properly, this is what we're going to do. You're going to tell us where you left the car. We're going to sell it for pots. We're going to use the pots to get you into rehab so you never have to take drugs again. So where is the car?
It's on the corner of Pico and Sepulveda, assuming it didn't get towed.
Why would it get towed?
Well, when I was driving it back after talking to Z and then stopping at the bar, well, no. Z's car accident, bus,
Wait.
bar,
What was before the bus?
long walk home.
Just backtrack just a little for me.
The car accident. I'm real
That-
surprised. Like, I think what's important here is to focus on the fact that I walked away from it.
Yes,
they
that's...
say,
Explain to me, right, the bigger picture in this moment.
well, the wrecking the car wasn't part of any plans. It was an unfortunate side effect of a different plan, but got to break a few eggs. Getting Z sober so we can start a new band. I have a new album coming out soon. Just need to find somebody to sell it on street corners for me.
It's great you're trying to get your life back on track. It's really wonderful. I don't want to see you not do that. However, no, you know what? Where did you say the car
Wait.
was?
Oh yeah, wait. Why are you selling the car?
All your money for rehab, Wraith.
Oh,
Unless you'd like to continue to take drugs so we can keep you
Not at all.
coherent during the job. I
I've got
didn't think
about
so.
half the money for rehab on me, but I have some other money coming in that I'm expecting. So
Right.
I should be able to cover rehab, and I was hoping to repair the car that got wrecked so that I could give it back to you, not wreck. You know, this has really been a thing with cars with me lately. That bad things happen to them, and then I have to pay to fix them before I can return them. And this is your car now, so let me fix it before I give it back to you.
The car that we don't know where it is.
No, it's on the
It's on-
corner
Yeah,
of
Pico and
Sepulveda.
Sepulveda.
It might be, if it wasn't towed.
Well, yeah, if it got towed, then it's an impound.
And then we'll also have to pay to get it out of impound.
And
Which
this
is not
week's-
even in our name, by the
Didn't-
way. Might I
Really?
remind you all.
I was gonna say this has been a real blurry week. Did they have descriptions of the cars that were involved in that incident that you had told us about when we came to visit you?
I remember, GM, that you said it was 2 compact cars. Was there more description on like
Not in the
color
news story.
and- Okay. Not in the article, but I haven't had a chance to follow up on that.
We're fine then. I can just go pick it up out of it now. It's not a problem. It's all manageable.
But we don't know where
You-
that car came from. It could already be involved in other problems.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
no,
assume
no,
if
no, no,
it's-
no. Because we loaned the car that we got at the concrete company. Didn't we loan that to your friend? While we
No.
fixed his car.
Yeah, but then after I fixed his car, I gave it back, and then I took this
so you
car.
wrecked the nice one.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of.
But if it's an impound and they couldn't reach and there was no owner, wouldn't they have searched for who owned the car?
I can,
Your
can handle
time on the table is running out. You're gonna have to put in 10 if you want your white noise generator to go again.
Yeah.
I put another 10 in.
Okay, mark it.
Okay.
Also, I was thinking, I mean, I've got a lot of money coming in, a lot of things going on. Big plan here. But I was thinking to coincide with the release of this bootleg album that I'm really... Bootleg's not the word I want. Remembrance Part 1. To coincide with that, I was thinking maybe I would do a help fund my rehab concert series to help fund my rehab.
Alright.
But don't you need another band member?
Well, okay, so it's complicated.
Did your conversation with Zico? I'm shocked.
We came to an understanding that the time for the Kabuki All Stars is probably the last concert was a good way to close the book on that situation, and that we would reform with a new front person, a new singer who I found. Lovely person. I was on a lot of drugs when I met them, but they seem like a great person, and I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah, you vaguely remember meeting that guy. He seemed
Great.
Yeah, kind of loud, kind of full of himself, but the perfect guy for the front man. You think his name was like Pistol or Shotgun or something to that effect.
Yeah, carbine or something.
Rifle Man.
Yeah.
Rifle Man. You're pretty sure it was Rifle Man.
Yeah. Anyway, so I found a new singer, the Rifleman, and we're gonna reform under a new name. But I'm also gonna start working on a little bit of solo stuff on the side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just nice to have closure on that
Yeah.
chapter.
Well, it's still, we need to get rehab done now. Like, now.
Let me go see somebody. I'll be right back.
Grabs his arm, pulls him down.
No, like, now.
At this point, you see Rex walking into the bar through the little office in the back. Looks around, spots you.
Just the man I needed to see.
He's wearing he's wearing a leather jacket with one gold sleeve. Kind of has these really skinny black jeans and large, leather boots pulled up there. He has a pair of square framed glasses, kind of like Buddy Holly glasses, but they are just a gold to match the sleeve. And he looks at you, Wraith, in your sequin shirt.
It's a blouse.
Blouse. With the sweat, with your hair plastered to your head and the dark bags under your eyes. And he just eyes you a moment, walks up to the table, drops down. Hold on one second. Um, 1,750 eddies on the table.
Did you take your 30%?
He says, that's after the 30.
Pleasure.
And makes his way past.
You probably should have asked him for a meat job.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. How far away is Rex?
He's walking towards the door. Sorry.
Hey, Rex.
Walking towards the door. You call, the white noise generator kind of drowns out your voice. But he still manages to hear you, and he wasn't sure that he did at first, and he turns and does a double take. He sees you wave, and he heads back over.
Hey, I know you're still working on getting that together. You got any jobs coming up?
Ah, you want to talk work? He says, "Oh yeah, I've got some job, got some work. Been waiting for you guys to come to me. But always business. Why don't you you want to talk now, or you got something to do?"
I'm free. Everybody else?
Yeah, let's talk now.
All right.
Yep.
He nods and he says, "Why don't you scoot over and give me a seat?"
Oh,
Yep.
I make room for him.
He sits next to you. And he looks over at this strangely dressed man. He says, "Yo, your boy over here, you are always wearing the weirdest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Thanks.
I do not get your style."
Well, I am very well known for my style.
To be fair, we don't get it either. At least I don't.
Alright, I'm glad that it is not just me. He reaches into his jacket pocket, pulls out a cigar tin, opens it, pulls one out, lights it up. Alright, so what kind of work are we looking for today? You need Eddie's quick, or you want something a little bit? Let me ask
How
you
long?
another question. You guys got any problems with transportation?
I was recently in a car accident, so we're out of a vehicle at the moment.
He says, "I could not tell. You're out of vehicle. Well, that's good. I got just the job."
There's like a tenseness to Moxie as he talks about transportation. That generally comes with a package, and she's just tense, like frozen tense.
Okay. He says, "I have," and he reaches into his pocket, his jacket pocket, to pull out his agent and pull something up, drops it on the table. On the agent, there's a picture of a cream-colored Chevilian Thrax 288. It's, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of really it's a luxury sedan, but really kind of low rent. On the definitely the cheaper side, but it's meant for a smooth ride. It's very boxy looking, with a wide body and a really long, wide and long body.
Sorry, what was the name of the car?
A Chevilian Thrax 288 Jefferson. And he says, I got this car that needs to be picked up from a spot in Watson. And then all I need you to do is drive that out to Haywood Industrial, take it to the marina, and then a client will take care of it from there. Once he's done, the car is yours.
Sounds good to me.
Issue is, in order to get to the correct marina gate, you're going to need to get through some security stands. Now that method I don't have a way through, but rest is all taken care of. All you got to do is drive it, figure out your way through the gate, and you have yourself a brand new car. Well, not brand new. It's got its
Did you
quirks.
say multiple gates or just one?
There's one that I know of.
One that you know. Okay.
Sorry, from where in Watson did he say?
He hasn't told you the location yet.
But it was somewhere in Watson, to a marina in Haywood.
Yep.
Yes?
Haywood Industrial, yeah. Just kind of this subsection of Haywood where the most prominent corporations operate their facilities in.
So we do the job and we get the car.
Do the job, you get the car.
What's in the car?
Says, now that is a curious question. I don't know why you would ask it.
Well, because you see, last time I didn't ask what the package was, and I needed a new set of lungs. So, is whatever's in the car, I don't really give a shit what it is specifically, going to attract the same kind of heat that we weren't expecting last time?
Look, last time was a fuck up on my part, and I apologize for you in monetary gain. If you got a problem with the way I work, we don't have to work together. But, what's in the car is professional discretion, and I expect you to have it.
We can be professional, and I agree with you 100%. I've already said I'll do this. Like, we have no issues. But if we were to get stopped by, say, security, on a scale of 1 to lifetime, how many years of prison would we be looking at, roughly?
That is a curious question.
I want
I would
no
have just
details.
simply asked, like, how visible the thing is, but
I want to
Sure.
know how damning. Like, because I don't care if it's bigger than a bread box.
I'd say probably 15 to 25.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I'll do this.
if the number had been smaller, would there have been less of a likelihood of you agreeing to this?
Probably.
Smaller.
We need a ride, guys. I mean, we're not going to be able to do jobs without it.
Partially why I'm hooking you up. I will say that Yeah, you don't want to get caught with the shit in the car.
Yeah, no, that was a given.
But,
Will you be covering the price of the fuel?
The gas? No. You got the fucking gas. Come on, man.
Even Moxie kind of tilts her head and looks at him like, really? Gas?
Have you seen gas prices lately?
True too, actually.
Okay,
I know.
fair.
Excuse me.
What's the timeline?
Top.
I need this done as soon as possible. You need to get it done within, I would say, 4 hours.
That is a perfect time frame for me.
It's unintentional, but very careful.
3.5 would be real good for me. 4 is.
Do we want it, guys? I'm for it. Let's get it done.
About yes.
Cammy?
Oh, hell yeah. I need money. Oh, wait. Damn it. Sure, we need a car.
Car to make money.
Right.
It's an investment in our
Want me to look
future.
at it?
Bigger
Right,
picture.
so where are we picking this? Don't just.
Alright, so the vehicle you can pick up tomorrow at 8 p.m. and then you take it to the marina within 4 hours from that time.
Wait, sorry. Just is confused. We pick up the car tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Then we have
And then we have 4 hours to get it to the marina.
Correct.
Till
Okay.
like midnight.
Okay.
Till midnight.
And you'll send us the deets of where we're picking it up and dropping it off?
Yeah, I'll flick you the deets after we just come to an agreement. We good on that?
I have no further questions.
Are you in? That's what he was asked.
I believe we already said yes. Did we not?
No, I think you were the only one I was unclear about. But all right, sounds good, friends. Why don't you stop by my place? Actually, meet me here in the bar tomorrow. About why don't we say 7:30? I'll give you the keys.
Alright.
I should give you enough time to get there.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
The,
Just actually, before you go, Rex.
Hmm.
Do you know the gang Die Knife?
I do. Yeah.
Are they yours?
Mine? No, they're not mine. I don't own a gang. But, they operate in the area. Kabuki, mostly.
Yes. Are you aware that they've been harassing a lot of local shops lately?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising.
And that's not going to affect your market, your setup?
Oh, maybe. Why do you think I'm doing these? They're sending you on some of these jobs.
To set up your market, I just wasn't certain if you were aware that Die Knife was in the area, if they were yours, and if they weren't, I was just
Actually,
bringing it to your attention.
really curious you bring this up. This is why we're doing this mission. But, I won't go into too many deeds. Look, in order to have a clean night market, you gotta make deals. That's what I'm doing.
Understood.
Those folks, they made deals but didn't, pay up. That's on them.
Yes, it is. All right.
I sit there awkwardly.
Well, let's go.
Rex says, you got anything else for me?
No, that's everything.
Alright.
By the way, thank you for getting my stuff.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Tips out his cigar into the ashtray. Slides out of the booth. Says, keep it frosty. And he makes his way out.
All right, I'm going to do drugs one more time. But after that, no more drugs.
We gotta find out who's running the security gate.
No, once he sends us the details, it should be.
We should actually pause here a minute to do our intermission. Because it's 8 something.
8:12,
Uh-huh.
our time.
Why don't we come back in 10 minutes? So
Okay.
at 10:22 Eastern.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Great.
We got it.
Glad.
We'll be
I don't know
right
why
back.
you're always waiting on me.
I don't know.
Taking notes, man.
I'm just waiting on
You
everybody.
seem like you're doing something important, and I'm always just down for whatever, so...
All right. We're going to go to intermission, folks. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you soon.
Thank you. All right, and we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our show. Last we left off, our heroes had just taken a job from Rex to pick up a car, a Jefferson Thrax, which is kind of like a luxury sedan, sort of low rent luxury sedan, but a car nonetheless. and drive it down to the marina where a client will pick up the car. And, yeah, they will get paid in vehicles. The one vehicle, the Jefferson Thrax. What?
The number of vehicles we're going to get.
Just one. Just one.
One each. That's what I heard.
No. Okay. So, you are sent the deets to pick up the eventually. Well, actually, yeah. Rex sends you the deets to pick up the car. In the information, he tells you the location of the car. It just says location, and then the address, which is, and he says in a lot down by the Del Coronado. Should be there by itself. Don't pick it up if anybody's in the car. Contact me if anything goes wrong. Then, where you're supposed to take it to is in industrial lot 13B, and you're supposed to take it to Dock 5. And that is in a compound which belongs to Techco, which is a manufacturer of... It's kind of like a sub-manufacturer of Zarifa equipment. They make things like drones or construction equipment and that kind of thing. They make parts, actuators, motors, that kind of thing for Zarifa.
Good.
I'm so scared.
Now I'm very scared as well.
He got
Anyway.
so excited, and I was
I
just
know.
like, oh no.
I'm like, what is this about? I don't know if I trust this. Anyway, what are you doing?
Oh, we better get some legwork done.
All right. Hear me out. This is a next level plan and part of the bigger picture.
How much time has passed?
How much time has passed? Since what?
Since we gave Wraith last. How
About an hour and a half.
capable is he making
Okay,
this?
I'm
Okay,
so
he can
good.
talk. You're good.
Ready?
Right. Yes.
This is bigger picture stuff. Remember when I posed as an employee at the cement mixer shop? Obviously, they would order pumper trucks from Zarif, right? So all we have to do is say that that's the business that we're there for. We're executives looking to buy some new equipment.
I know absolutely nothing about construction equipment.
I know lots.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do.
It's a thought. I've thought I'd float past us.
Okay.
Well, there's a checkpoint, at least one. So we need to have the ability to
Kinda-
get through.
Kind of seems like our first step should be checking out the place.
Yeah, I was thinking
The
Lake.
first step should be Kami checking for architecture things at both locations.
Both locations? Sure. It's gonna take some time, obviously. Walking it down to Haywood is not gonna be fun, so gotta take a cab there.
The one that's local, would I know anything about that area?
Roll in a local knowledge.
I got a 14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you know that it's probably on the fringes of Maelstrom turf.
Good.
Um,
I have a name.
really nice spot to overlook the, Morro Rock and the rest of the Pacific.
Cool.
Can see downtown from there.
All right. It's somewhere I've been before, though.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sort of. I mean, not in
Ish.
any length, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the pickup spot's beautiful.
Cool.
All right.
Do I know? Shakes her head. Because we're dropping it off at a marina. You said.
Mhm.
Is this anywhere close to? Because I can't see the map right now. Where we did our last job that was near waterfront property. This is different, right?
No, this is way different. We
Cool.
were
Just
on the
making sure.
northwest side of town before. Haywood Industrial, if you look at the map, from the
Sounds-
main downtown area, you can see Haywood to the south east, and right next to the US 126.
Oh, there we are. Okay. And where on the map are we picking it up from?
Del Coronado Bay, so kind of next to the 16, where it comes inland to Watson.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Thank you. Okay.
Do we want to split up for recon to get it done faster?
Well, you know the pickup
Coming.
area, right?
Yeah, I've been there quite a bit. I got beat up in that parking lot one time, I'm pretty sure.
Kami, do you have to
Sounds-
be at both places to?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
If only we had 2 camis.
Only we had a car.
But that's why we're doing the gig.
Yeah,
I
that's a
know
little bit
somebody who has a
of
car.
it's a little ironic. And don't you think your friends are not gonna let you borrow a car again?
I returned it better than I found it.
Okay, fair.
And I bought him new sheets, so I think we're even.
Well, Wraith is going to be, no offense, useless to us in about, what, 2 hours?
A little over an hour. Yeah.
Great, less time. So, would we like to go to the drop-off point first and let him do his talking while Cammy searches for what she needs?
Well, the way I'm looking at it is the pickup, we already know not to touch it if there's anything wrong. So yeah, I think looking at the drop off is the most important.
I'm gonna need a couple minutes to get ready before we go, though.
Oh, but you look so beautiful. I mean, that sequin blouse really brings out the color in your eyes.
Thanks. No, I need to, be a little bit differently professional for this one, so.
A little more corp.
A little more blue collar.
Okay.
Kami, did she hand me back my laptop at any point, or is...
Oh, it's closed in front of her.
Okay.
She hasn't handed it back, but she seems to be done with it.
I'm just gonna put my hand on it. Can I take this? Thank you.
All yours.
And she'll tuck it back in her messenger bag. Nope, not yet. And she's gonna turn to Wraith. I have to drop off some things. Let's go get you to your apartment.
Yeah.
And you two can figure out a way there.
Yeah.
Cass, Cammy, sorry, you can't see where I'm looking.
Yes.
You made that mistake before. You.
You, yes. All right, perfect. And she's gonna, if Wraith doesn't move quickly, she's gonna push him slightly.
Yeah.
And escort him
This
to
moment.
his apartment.
Okay, you guys are going back around.
Is my hood in the alley?
Roll a search. Which I suppose is just perception, or
I
is
was
there...
gonna say I don't have a search.
I think it's there's investigation? Is that not true?
Is it a 10 or a 1?
It's a 10, but I don't want to say it's a 10 because I'm just gonna get in trouble again. But look,
Show it!
Is it a 0?
it's
a
red
10!
zero.
Are you sure that's not just a 0?
Oh, this is a 1 through 0 die.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and reroll the 10. Do your thing.
Got a 17. Plus whatever skill I'm doing, which I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Concentration?
Sure. Rather do perception, but if you would rather concentration, I will accept it.
No, if I do a perception, then I have a 29. So,
Alright. You have a 29?
yeah.
You find your hoodie in the alley there. It's been discarded and pissed on. And you're not unsure that you are not the one who pissed on it.
Yeah. Sounds right. I pick it up.
Okay. It is
I
still
don't
wet.
put it on. I hold it.
Sure.
All right. So we head back up to the communal showers upstairs.
Into the well, actually, so you walk deeper into the alley and there's a little side street which takes you back to one of the main roads, and that's where the entrance to the Cube Motel is.
Okay.
And you walk back in through there, you both are on the first floor of it, so.
I'm on 117 if you want to wait in my queue. I'm going to shower real quick before I head that way.
She leans. She'll walk with him as close as she can without actually going into the showers and lean on the wall outside.
Okay. You're guarding him.
He's like a toddler. She needs a harness and a leash for.
One of those backpacks that have the leash
Yes,
on them?
yes. If she could have one, she would.
Okay.
I'm going to turn on the shower and rinse my hoodie.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wash the sweat and everything off of me.
Oh. The moment that water, even though it's not quite hot, it's one notch too cold. But even that feels like bliss to your skin. And water hits you. Just shut your eyes a moment, knowing that this clarity is only temporary, unfortunately. But you're going to bask in it while it lasts. So the shower is quite good.
Nice.
You wash all of the dirt and grime off your form and your hair. And yeah, come out revitalized, feeling fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
Even though showers themselves aren't exactly well maintained, and you can feel like that slipperiness of something growing in
That's fine.
the shower itself.
I'm wearing flip-flops, to be fair.
Well, good. Then you don't feel that, but you know
I know
you
it's
would.
there, though.
You know it's there. You know it's there by the way some of your steps don't exactly make the contact that you would expect them to.
It's sad that I know exactly what you're describing.
Sad that I can describe it. So
After I shower, which I'm going to take a little bit longer than I normally would, I'm going to meet her out there, sopping wet.
Okay.
As I do not own a towel.
There are communal towels.
Not mine.
Yeah. They're all dirty.
All right, you ready?
Off to you.
I head to...
Your clothes are clinging to your body.
And the sequins would feel so weird.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna head to the apartment that me and Ewan share.
Okay.
Pop the door.
Pop the door. You've been in this apartment before, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in. It's pretty much the same, except for.
I cleaned it nicely.
Yeah, it was clean, but you've kind of been living on kibble for the past few, and the cans of it are starting to pile up, just laying strewn about.
She doesn't actually go inside. I figure she probably knows he's living here, considering she also lives here.
Yeah, I would think so.
So
We met each other a few times.
actually, weren't their cubes side by side?
There are,
Called
yeah.
her thing? Yeah. Yeah, so she's just kind of gonna make sure he gets in.
You would be in 117 or 115, I guess.
Yeah, and I'll meet you in the hallway.
Sounds good.
Closes the door.
I'm gonna... Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I'm gonna take off the wet clothing and hang them on whatever I can. And then I'm gonna put on that terrible 80s suit that I had on that one time.
Okay. There is a coat rack, I guess. That's what you hang them on.
Okay. That's what I'm doing while she's doing stuff.
Okay.
Can I have wardrobe style?
Sure.
Or perhaps personal grooming?
Personal grooming for the shower, and then... Did you not do it so well? Jesus.
Hey.
Wow.
Ooh, and your tens.
Nice. Nice.
It's like, oh, we're not supposed to be ones.
And then there's a 1 right there. See?
I believe you.
Oh, I made an 8.
Nice.
So that's a 30 for personal grooming. Because this skill matters.
30. The shower is really good.
Really helped.
And then go ahead and roll the wardrobe in style.
Why do I do well and stupid? 20 for my wardrobe style.
20. Nice.
Yeah.
You also seem to dress,
I'm a changed man.
quite well. You clean up pretty well. The spick and span haircut, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna recolor my hair from the milky white
Mm-hmm.
to like a black, a dull brown, like
Okay.
a mousy brown.
Okay. You clean that up, and you re-exit the apartment looking fresh, like a low-rent corpo.
Mox is impressed. Though while he gets ready, she would go into her cube. She's gonna leave her laptop behind. She's gonna grab her windbreaker light armor jack.
Okay.
That's no longer white as it used to be once upon a time. She's gonna make sure she has her audio recorder and her video camera.
You spent some time repairing that thing during the downtime, so it's patched. It's definitely not as white as it was, but still not.
Okay, but it's not horrid.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. And 2 extra memory chips.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna,
Alright.
and give Vim a little, I don't know.
Head on
Pet.
the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. No, she'll just scritch him under the
Vim's
chin.
head slowly sticks out its tongue and looks at you.
Best chameleon face. Yeah, and then just kind of like a quick drop her for stuff, get her what she needs, and okay, love you, Vim. Bye. Back out. Wait for Wraith.
Okay. Back out. With Wraith. There he is. Looking clean, fresh and clean.
You ready?
I am. You actually look ready.
Thank you. I am mildly concerned, however.
About.
I've also, the timbre of my voice has lowered with my Vox, my voice changer.
Okay.
Well, based on the time of day and traffic, I'm not going to be sober. Well, I'm not going to be high by the time we get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I was only going to do drugs 1 more time, but it might need to be 2 more times. And that's
Okay.
it. Just 2 more times.
Just 2 more.
No more after that.
Speaking of which, you lose that 1 permanent damage while you're stoned.
I'm not going to remove it for now, but I'll remember.
Sure.
Do you, by chance, right, you said you've been sober for 8 years.
Yeah.
Do you have a person you went to? A place you went to for rehab?
Oh, for rehab?
Mm.
In those days, rehab was a little bit different. But yeah, I had a rehab I went to. It was done at a Y. It was
Right.
real cheap.
We're gonna have to find a new one, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Speaking of, I'm going to take out the almost 2,000 eddies I have. You should probably hold on to this for me.
Yes, I probably should.
Can I trust you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I need to mark this down that I have like 2,000 of Wraith money.
It's not
It is.
2,000.
$1,902.
Oh, you give her all of your money.
Yes.
I see.
I'm gonna make poor decisions with it very soon.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. Okay.
Well, she is his dealer, so I mean,
Makes
So you just
sense.
paid me for another 2 hits.
2 more and then I'm done.
It's done.
Out. Maybe 3, but it really
Maybe
depends
3.
on the
It might be 3. I mean, technically, we still need money
Yeah.
for rent, so we might need more.
Yeah, just that.
But that's it.
just
All right, let's get you back. Hopefully, Kami and Cass have
Speaking
a ride
of,
and
go to Cammy and Cass.
hang on. Is there a data term on the corner of the alleyway where we?
There's one about 3 blocks away.
Too far. Carry on.
so I'm thinking an Uber, if that's
There's cabs. Yeah, we can take a cab. Which one do you want to go to? Haywood or Del Coronado?
I'd like to start with what I think would be the harder one. So probably
Haywood.
Haywood. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's probably gonna cost us... Or, I guess we'll call a cab.
I don't think we have a choice.
No, that would be quite a walk.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to call her or you want me to?
I got it.
Okay.
You call up the cab company and get their rates. For a trip down to Haywood, probably cost you for just a normal cab, probably cost you in the neighborhood of 30 eddies.
Yeah.
That's for their basic service.
Yeah, we'll do the basic.
Okay.
There's 3 tiers, if I remember right. And the
Yeah.
top one has a guard.
Yeah, an armed escort, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you look up the value of that vehicle?
The value
Yeah.
of the Jefferson Thrax? Probably...
I'm just curious.
We're probably looking in the neighborhood of 30,000 eddies.
That's a pretty big score if we get out with it.
Yeah, but he said it's old, and 288's an older model too. I'm talking new off the lot is probably about 30K, but, you know, who knows what's wrong with it.
True.
Blue Book's probably 15 used, depending on how many miles.
Still, it's a
Still good.
big score.
Very big. My guess? Boosted. No way he's giving us a car that isn't stolen. But you know what?
That's not a bad thing, technically.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, if the cops get a hold of it, We don't want it in our name.
I agree. You guys wait for the cab, and it shows up for you in front of the Nook. The cabbie lets you in. Cabbie's name is printed on the back of the seat. It smells like an ashtray in there, as they usually do. There's a plume of smoke that comes out when you enter the car. He says, you're going to Haywood Industrial,
Yeah.
Alright. Get in. Let's go.
We're waiting on 2 people.
Oh. Okay.
I'll
Keeps
hand
the
him
car running.
5. I'll hand him 5 Eddie's.
50?
First time. 5.
Just 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just first time. Sure.
Yeah.
He says, thank you.
Because I don't know how long they're gonna be.
They probably take about 5-10 minutes and then come out. Of the Franks.
There they are.
All right. Y'all pile into the cab and head on your way. Cab driver drives like it's going out of style. Sharp turn seems to be its forte. Takes them at least the speed limit. Anyway, drives you down through all of Westwood, which has large, lots of construction going on. Parts are built, but the parts that you go through are built with arcologies, shopping centers, that kind of thing, all coming up. You drive down through to Haywood, which is kind of like a lower end area, but the one you in particular you go to is heavy industrial buildings, much like Watson, where you're from, although the parts of Watson that you're from are more residential. Talking about more north side Watson. It just kind of like that, but compact into this much smaller area and much taller buildings, with big names like Zarifa and Militech and things of that nature. A lot of them are actually just completely unlabeled buildings. In fact, the one that you pull up to is unlabeled.
I'll pay the man.
Okay. By the way, you're probably arriving here at about 7 p.m. It's getting close to the end of your time of clarity.
I figured.
Yeah.
How am I feeling as I step out of the vehicle?
You can kind of feel the sweats coming back slowly as you.
When I put my
drive
foot
there.
on the ground, it's not
Yeah.
as firm.
Exactly. Feels like you're kind of stepping into a trampoline.
Yeah. They do that rubbery, like, get up like toddlers do.
Okay.
Like,
You're let out in the area. There's a few cars driving by. This is unlike Watson, which kind of dies off in this particular area towards the evening, this place is not dead. There are cars driving through, lots of trucks and industrial equipment, just doing its work. You're let off on the curbside, and you're there in front of this building, or this, this, I guess, industrial compound. There's large warehouses all in the back, and in front of that there's these kind of cylindrical I guess buildings. There is a gated area. It's one of the few industrial buildings that actually gets access to the San Moro Bay, which is quite nice for it, and it has these kind of loading docks for, you would imagine, ships of some sort. The warehouses in the back are all labeled, but it's hard to see kind of around that large round building. And then there is one access point which has a guard stand in front of it and a closed arm.
Okay, so is it just like the ones that swing? The swing arms?
There is the swing arm, but it also has a concrete slab that lifts
that comes up like the quarter wall thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And I would assume this would be our point of egress to the where we're supposed to be dropping off the car.
There is that it would be a truck entrance there. Well, actually, not just truck, but any sort of vehicle. There is a small parking lot out in front of that round building, and they kind of have like a stylized courtyard out there. Very basic, just some seats and grass and like a single hedge in the center of it. But there's also like a another part of the gate where it is just an entryway, also checked by a much smaller, like a podium guard stand, which allows foot traffic up into the main kind of tubular building.
Okay, I'm gonna head towards the truck entrance. On my way, I'm going to turn to Moxie.
Okay.
If I start rubbing my nose, that means we need to get out of here because I am not going to be able to hold my shit together.
Take a hit now.
Yeah, because I'm
Just-
not planning on going up there.
So I'm going to have nobody to be... Alright, give me some fucking drugs. This might... Okay, it might be 4 times, but let's try to keep it to 3.
She's gonna reach into her bag and rummage. She doesn't think Wraith knows where her drugs are kept.
Okay.
Watch carefully where
So she's going to pretend it's in her messenger bag.
Stealth for perception.
I don't even know which days to roll. That wasn't great.
I rolled well, but I don't want to on this because I'm about to roll something more important, and I know this is pretense to me doing terribly on something I need to do well on.
Well,
13.
Just tell us the answer. Be honest. Come on.
I rolled an 8, and I have a 12.
After
in
you're
the
cheating,
skill.
you shouldn't be cheating anymore.
I know, but I feel real guilty about getting good rolls now.
Just
I got
tell
a
us the
20.
answer. And what was yours?
13.
Okay, so you easily spot her trying to protect this, what she's doing, but she doesn't account for the angle very well. And you see her obviously open her palm to the smuggling compartment, take out the drugs, and reclose it. But she tries to make it look like she's taking it from her pocket,
with
I respect
in
that.
this like awkward like opposite hand
Yeah.
digging into the pocket gesture.
Sweet. Yeah, she'll hand you a hit.
Crush it in my hand, and then do a line of the drugs. Can I roll a resist torture drugs?
Actually, I feel like we would have talked about this on the way here, about what we were doing once we got here.
With the cabbie?
I love
good call.
every
Right.
movie and TV show ever. They're like, I have something important to tell you, and then like montage of like 2-hour driving, and then they get there. This is the thing I had to say.
No, but the cabbie's a good point. It was because of the cabbie. Let's go with that.
Yeah. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Cammy, what are you?
She has pulled her VR goggles down over her eyes, and you see her punching something on her cyber deck at her side.
Are we like in full view of this guard tower? They just like, is it an open street? They just watched 4 people get out of a cab and are
Pretty much.
staring at them.
I mean,
Can
what are you guys doing?
drag them down
That's
a
fine.
street alley or something before we start, putting
Okay.
goggles down and hacking?
She has put her goggles down, but she allows you to pull her away down the street.
Moxie,
Mhm.
will you watch Cammy? I'm gonna
Of
go
course.
with Wraith.
As best I can.
So you pull Cammy into an alley, and she continues her work. She says, having trouble picking anything up from over here? Signals aren't weak, and I know that they have some net architectures in there, but I can't really tell how many or where they are.
Okay, just we're gonna go for a stroll. And she's going to loop her arm in Cammy's.
Okay.
And if we can go, like, I assume the guard tower, we were dropped off at the front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get, like, down the street, maybe around to, like, the side, where hopefully there's at least less of a presence, but still closer, that
So
would be
you're gonna
ideal.
try to fly casual.
Yeah,
Okay.
drift lazily to the left.
Go ahead and roll your...
I don't
I
know.
guess
I don't
it's
know which
stealth.
dice to use.
stealth.
Is it stealth?
And I'll roll either that or performance. Because you're trying to kind of act casual. In fact, I'd
acting?
take that over. Yeah.
No, we could do stealth. That's cool. Oh, wait.
I'd
No, we can
prefer
do stealth, that's cool.
acting. I think it'll be easier with acting, but you may do stealth if you'd like.
12 acting.
Huh?
Don't be
What'd you say?
suspicious.
12.
12?
Yeah.
That's a 10 for Cammy. 12 total. So she got what you rolled off. Yeah, you guys look like an adorable couple walking together down the down the street.
Oh, I wish I could draw. I would so do that.
You're walking together arm in arm like you belong here.
Perfect.
Pointing out the sights to each other while she wears her goggles. Just chatting. As you guys pass nearby, she says, "Alright. I only got 1 point, and that's right there at the gates. They have a net architecture."
So we have to get into the gate, is what you're saying.
I could do it from outside the gate.
But we still have to be, like, at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're in, you can't walk away from it, right?
No. I have to stay within 6 meters.
That's what I thought.
So, yeah. But I could hack it right in front of the guy while we're in the car.
I'm just wondering what reason the car would be idling in front of the gate with a guard
Well,
there.
depending on how deep the architecture is, and I can't tell that from right here.
Hmm.
But, if it's not too deep, I could try to hack it as fast as I can, get to the bottom floor, and implant a virus that either gives us backdoor or, I don't know, gives us a reason to be in there. I could drop a file.
Okay. Question. Do you still need to be here, or can we go back farther away from this now?
Oh yeah, we can go wherever we want now.
Okay. Moxie's gonna start walking her back into like the alleys.
Okay.
Is this something? Let's say we wanted a tour or we had an appointment in theory during the day. Could you hack it and open a back door for that evening, for tomorrow night?
Yeah, I just need to do it now. Or I guess I could do it on the spot as well, but it's a little riskier.
Well, I'm just wondering. You said there was the tower part at the front, right? And you said there was benches or trees and a bench or two.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we can get to like, I guess you said the god has. I suppose not closer to the tower. You couldn't do it from. If we were like sitting on the benches there.
It's a little bit far away. I might be able to do so with that one. I might be able to do the what is it? Pedestrian entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could do the pedestrian entrance from there, but it's a little farther away from the main gate.
Do you want to try to risk it now, Cammy?
Let's wait until we find out what they find out.
All right. So how are you in Cass doing? And she's just gonna totally have girl talk with Cammy while we wait for Cass and Wraith.
All right. All right. Cool. So Cass and Wraith, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna walk up towards the entrance. The
Which
gate.
one? Passenger or
the
pedestrian
truck.
or the truck gate? Okay.
The truck gate.
Okay.
I'm gonna be acting like security. Sorry.
You're my security detail.
Yep.
Okay. So
As I'm walking up, is there somebody present that I can see?
why don't you guys both give me acting check?
Well, I'm not acting yet.
Watch, we're all acting. There's nobody there.
Right. It's completely an unmanned station. It's all
Yeah.
remote.
Again,
What does acting fall under?
performance.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh
10?
yes.
I don't have performance. I have play instrument. So,
There's no performance. It'd be acting.
Acting is a cool skill. Yeah.
cool.
That's cool,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm good at being cool.
28.
Holy
Nice.
crap. That's a 10, right?
10 and a 9.
Woo!
Nice.
14.
You guys, 14 and 10. All right. So you make your way up to the main gate. Yeah, you definitely look the part. 80's quite easy for you. You know how to be a bodyguard, oddly, from your years of being a solo. Shut the fuck up, keep a straight face, watch everything. You, on the other hand, aren't quite used to that professional corpo role. You kind of walk up with kind of a swagger, almost. And, what?
Is there a person visible?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of the dust on my hand as I'm walking up and do a line while I'm walking up very visibly.
Okay. You do a line of blue glass. It burns like a motherfucker.
Goddamn!
Much worse than Coke.
Hey,
And-
buddy! I'm gonna go over to the guy, like, beeline towards him.
Okay.
Shit, I just had the longest damn flight I ever had in my life.
Guard looks over to you. He says, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Hey, so I was supposed to meet with gentlemen. It's not my appointment. I don't think it's till tomorrow. I believe his name's Ted. You know, I think it's Ted. But the thing is, we're here to buy equipment. Well, discuss the purchase of equipment. Well, shit. You know, I'm an undersecretary for my company, and you know, CEO, CO kind of thing. You know.
He says, "Oh, why don't you calm down, sir?"
Oh, buddy, I'm bloody calm. Trust you, me. This is just how me people are.
This is the manufacturing plant. You're going to want to go to the main office. I can give you that address if you'd like it.
Well, no, I was told to come here.
Well, that kind of...
This is the goddamn address I have.
And what was the name?
Are you going to tell me that I got the wrong goddamn address?
Well, it does seem a little odd that you'd come to the manufacturing plant.
It does seem a little odd.
You know what? If you got a meeting, you got a meeting. What's the name?
I think the guy that I need to meet was Ted.
Ted. You think his name is Ted?
But yeah.
All right. Hey, go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Go get your shit figured out. Just shoot him. I'm going to spend 3 luck on this.
Okay.
What is this?
Persuasion.
21.
21. All right. He says, "Yeah, just give me a second, sir." He goes over to
you
a
got all the
terminal
seconds
there,
you need, but you got to get it done real quick. Swear to God.
types
Just got here
something
on flight.
into his computer. I don't really see anybody named Ted that would make sense for you to talk to who works here in this
So
building.
you're going to tell me I'm doing my job wrong?
I'm going to tell you that you're mistaken.
Am I? Look at me.
I'm
I'm
looking
mistaken.
at you, sir.
Tell you what, you give me a pass. You and I walk up. Do you got somebody else that can watch this shit while you come with me? I'm not trying to pull a fast one or nothing. I just got business to get done. Look, my guard can hang out here and watch a goddamn post if that's what you need.
He says,
He's good. Look at him.
"Look,
Feel like a goddamn wall.
I appreciate what you're doing, or that you got a job to do, but so do I, sir.
That's I'm trying
And
to
I don't
compromise.
see Ted on the list.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to resolve this.
What's your name?"
Well, I apologize. My name is Henry Morrow.
Henry what?
Morrow?
Marl.
Morrow.
Marl.
Morrow.
Marl.
Yeah, that's close enough. We'll go with it.
All right, Henry Marl. I will put in
Yeah.
a message to my boss, see if anybody can come up with some information.
Well, can you send somebody over here to escort me to go talk to him? Because I ain't got the time to be fucking with this. And, look, my meeting's not even done tomorrow. I'm not worried about that.
You look like you're about to say something, Hades.
Well, I was waiting.
Sorry, I
'cause
apologize. Go for it.
I would like to have all my solo points into perception,
Okay.
and I would like to see if I can read. Does he have a name badge or a name across?
Yeah. His name is Gabe.
Gabe.
That's all it says.
Okay. All right. And when he was looking at his terminal, was he mouthing any of the names that he was looking at?
Oh, that's interesting. Do a read lips.
I have that skill.
Clever, go you. I think I do too.
But I do not. So,
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You got this.
what's the
It's
base?
intelligence based.
Oh, I'm gonna suck. Did we get our luck back?
Yeah, you have your luck
yeah,
back.
during that time. Yeah.
Oh, do we? Okay. That's good
Yep.
to know.
Ooh, 8.
8 total? No.
Yep.
You're looking at his lips, and he maybe is mouthing something, or maybe is just gaping like a fish. You can't really tell which way it is.
Okay. Can I try to read names off a reflective surface, like glass, off
The
his terminal? Would that
terminal
pop?
is definitely facing him, and he is facing you guys at the gate.
Okay.
So the only way you could read it is like through his glasses. Maybe there is a. I'm trying to think. There is some glass in the back, which or on the on his left side, I guess, that would be used to open and close to talk to people actually driving through the gate. And that would be shut right now, so there is a chance you could read it from there. It'd be backwards and pretty blurry. Do you have any enhanced cyber optics?
I don't, but I have a really high perception right now.
All right, try to roll it. I'm going to give you a -6, though.
Okay, fair. Seven, 18 plus. Yeah, plus 4.
So 22 minus 6. 16.
16.
16. Okay. The names are not very clear in that reflection. If you had some sort of cyber optics, you could really make them out. You think you might be able to see one named either Dennis or Dakota or Dalthorn or
That works.
Demetria.
That's perfect. Perfect. That's perfect. That's all I actually wanted. I'm gonna whisper, lean down.
I'm still talking loudly, but I am listening.
Yeah. Dennis, Dakota, whisper, D.
You don't. I apologize. Sometimes he feels like he needs to tell me things while I'm doing stuff. Anyway, like I said, I got this meeting tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
And like I said,
This guy looks quite bored with you, or quite tired
Hey,
of you.
I
But
have to
he's
talk-
just sitting there.
I have to talk
just
to
watching.
Dennis, and I got to talk to him now, so I've got the right certifications. Come look at this tomorrow.
Dennis.
Yeah, like I said, Dennis. Listen, buddy, if you ain't gonna listen to me.
He looks at his screen. He says, "Are you talking about Dominic?"
It could have been Dominic. I don't. Like I said, I was not in charge of this goddamn shit show. Otherwise, I wouldn't have flown fucking coach.
I will page Dominic.
Thank you. Please get him here. I'll wait.
He thinks back, shuts the window. You see him talking, and he turns away from you.
Okay. You want to look around while I'm dealing with this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean against the building in the biggest, most like small dog energy stance I can.
Okay.
I have expected you to be like peering into the window.
You done yet? I'm just kidding.
Told you I'm busy. Get in. Get him here now.
Hades, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the architecture. See if we need to use a grappling gun for this mission.
It does not seem like you need to use a grappling gun. Go ahead and roll me a perception again.
Probably for cameras and other things. I guess is this considered a combat situation with perception? Am I heightened? I should have asked that.
I'm pretty
before.
combative.
No, it's not. That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. I like the effort though.
I'm always
But
rooting for my team.
Anyway,
Hold on.
This could be a combat scene at any moment.
Yeah, it's just any perception test. I'd say this one is certainly relevant. So go ahead.
24.
24. That's pretty damn good. How good is it?
Pretty good.
Almost incredible. No, there's no pretty good on this scale. Well, yeah, you look around, you definitely see there's one camera on the entrance itself. Surveying that, you see there's a camera in the back, kind of viewing the entire warehouses. And that one kind of also has a dual purpose where it's rotates to view the docks as well. Those two kind of things are lined up in the back. You also see there's a camera positioned in the main entrance to the tubular type building, which surveys the pedestrian entrance as well as the gate, and rotates around to actually view the little courtyard area as well. That's kind of that's in front. Warehouses would be behind that, and then the docks are on the other side of that. And they're not really docks; they're kind of just more like, I guess they would be docks. There is also a parking spot that in a nook kind of between the warehouses and the tube building. It's very small. There's only a few cars there. You guys, you'd also notice
there is a patrolling guard that walks from around the tubular building down to the driver entrance gate and down towards the warehouses.
Okay. Question. Just to make sure I have this right. Is the cars outside of the gate, or are they inside?
They're all in. All of this that I've described is inside the gate.
Okay.
Outside the gate, there's basically a sidewalk.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do? Okay, so after you do your observation, window opens back up, and he says, "I'm sorry, sir. What was your name?"
I'm not gonna tell him his goddamn name again. I already told once, and that's all you're gonna get. Now you get him out here now.
Henry something more. He says he doesn't know who you are, and I'm afraid that we are not taking any.
That's all right. I'll talk to my goddamn boss. I don't need your help.
You do what you have to.
I have your job, sir. You have a good day.
He shuts his window.
Hey.
Very gratefully.
I put my hand in the window.
It catches your hand, and he slams it a little hard when he notices that's about to happen. Yeah. And he says, "Oh, sorry."
No, you're fine. I just wanted to say, look at this goddamn face. Because pretty soon this is who's going to take your job. Bye, sir. Goodbye. I leave.
Okay.
Indignantly, though.
All right. You leave.
I go away.
All right. I think that's where a good place to close it for the night. Yeah. I think that's where we're gonna close for the evening.
Okay.
It felt like a question mark at the end more than anything else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should let you. I guess I was trying to think if maybe we should go a little bit further, but we're already in 30 minutes past when we normally close. So why don't we just end it here and pick up next week?
Sounds
Bye,
good.
everybody.
Yeah. Closing notes. Let's say we're gonna raid somebody too. So don't
let me forget.
Don't everybody just hop off. Let's raid somebody all together.
I agree.
Go donate to Solo But Not Alone 2. We're so close to the goal. 85%, 3 days left. Come on, let's get there. So
Good cause.
Yeah, it's a good cause. So yeah, please go donate to them. Help us or help them get there. Then the last thing is follow us on Twitch, please.
And thank you so much for everyone who stopped by. Don't forget to post in the chat when you do. When we hit 50 followers, we will give away some goodies. So be sure you're chatting, even just a wave.
Yeah, just a
Almost
wave.
there. Yeah,
we're so close. But we heart you all. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much.